I first met Jesse at one of his nonprofits, Christmas in July. I did not know he was a realtor, but they asked for volunteers to help, and I was one of the volunteers and introduced myself to him. Through that, my cousin was selling her house, and she was using Jesse for the realtor. And then we were selling a house, and she introduced Jesse to me, and we sold our house through him.
We were selling a home that our son and daughter lived in. Well, when Jesse came in, they had a big high shelf, and there were beer cans all stacked, and there was trash. It just wasn't presentable. And of course, the kids didn't listen to us about cleaning up, but boy, did they listen to Jesse. Those beer cans came down, and he told them, I'm not going to sell this house in this condition. Either you clean it up, or it's a no-go. Well, we loved it, and they listened to him. He sold the house quickly, and it was a done deal. He was recommended, so he was recommended to us through family. Plus, John had met him at the Elks Club, not knowing he was a realtor, and they had some little funny encounters at the Elks Club. So we didn't really know a lot about him at the time, but boy, am I glad we went with him.
We are not that computer savvy, and Jesse was there every step of the way with us. He would give us people that were professional and polite, and they would help us. And if we needed Jesse to come over our house and do the computer work for us, he would. You just call him and they do anything you want them to.
He would say, I need you to sign this stuff electronically. It's like, wow, how easy. We don't have to go down to the title company. But it wasn't so easy for us on the computer. Poor Jesse must have spent hours on the phone with us. And then he would just say, you know what, I'm just going to come over. And he would. Nobody else does that. But because we're friends and he knows us, it just worked out. Go ahead.
Anytime we need any professional work done, we call Jesse and trust in whoever he recommends to us. We know he's going to be fair and honest and not take advantage of us. And he's our go-to man.
He's got a great sense of humor. He has great stories. We just hit it off right away. He's very friendly, but professional when he needs to be. And the one thing everybody needs to know, and they would know if they met him, he has the best heart. He's he gives to the community, to children. He's just a good person. So that's what we were looking for. Somebody we could trust, yet they're friends with us, yet professionally we can trust his opinion wholeheartedly.
We would say that we knew Jesse for about 10 years now, and 3 houses later, and everybody we already recommended him to liked him and have absolutely nothing bad to say about him. And if they're our friends, they will take our word like we take Jesse's word.
Yeah, he's very smooth and professional. This last house, it's been a few years since we did any real estate. Things have changed. Well, he walked us through very slowly, step by step.
Smile comes to your face first off, and then you start talking about how you met him, and he's part of the family.
And Jesse has a lot of contacts. He's made a lot of friends and acquaintances over the years. So a lot of people do know him or know of him. Jesse is involved in a lot of events that help children, homeless people. Like I said, he has a really good heart. Well, he throws these phenomenal events at the Elks Club, one of which is Christmas in July, and it benefits children with presents and what they need at Christmas. Well, these are not just a little, a couple of foo-foo decorations. Oh no, these are full blown. So there's always a theme. The most recent one we went to was a 70s event. So he had the disco ball. He, of course, dresses up. Everyone dressed up, and it was a lot of fun. And he makes a phenomenal amount of money for these organizations. He's now working with animals, particularly miniature horses, and with the idea that this is going to benefit, again, children and maybe handicapped adults that just need that little bit of animal therapy. So again, great guy.
And he really appreciates veterans and helps them out tremendously.
Yeah, there's a guy recently he had a lot of problems. And Jesse went in knowing this. This was not just a simple real estate deal. Jesse went above and beyond in his time and his money to help this man. Nobody else would have done this. Nobody that we know would have helped like that, but you can count on Jesse.
He will always be our friend, part of our life, part of our family, forever. The door is always open, and he's welcome.
And if we have any future real estate needs, Jesse will be the one that we call, and he will be the one that guides us through once again. And we'll probably be really old by that time, but we can count on Jesse.
And he'll never get rid of us.